So, first thing I'm going to do here, I think, is just do a quick overview of the map. Victory Monument here. Kind of the gimmick of the map is that there are very few placeable blocks. There's this glowstone right at the beginning here, but there isn't really much else in the terms of... But there is lots of PvP gear. And... so the first wall here is the little parkour thing. There's some brewing supplies here, and there's a checkpoint that you can activate by just breaking the sign and let water fall. There's another checkpoint later in the parkour map. Side of here at the end of the parkour. It's one of the colors of the wall. It's the first wall. Probably just call it the first wall. I can never remember the colors.
I have no clue.
I haven't played the map enough to know the colors by heart.
Everyone should really stick to a standard color scheme for these maps, I think.
I agree.
Yeah, that'd be nice, but it's not really what we've gotten. There's some supplies here. This is the second wall dungeon. It's a very small map, you'll notice. We can see the whole thing from here. The second wall dungeon is another jumping one. They give you some fire protection tunics, whatever, so that you survive a little bit of fire, but they burn out pretty quickly.
This is honestly the hardest one for PvP.
Well, yeah, so far to... Do you mean...
To stop the other...
Right.
To stop the other
team more
from...
of a... You just kind of do it on your own and just kind of knock out the fire from on top of the netherrack, and then... I think this one's pretty straightforward, and I don't think people have a lot of trouble with this one.
Yeah, unless you make a stupid mistake, it's doable with good practice.
Yeah.
And so then this third one is actually really interesting, and I can't really show it to you, but there are cobblestone generators here, and they have buttons with pistons attached to them. So you actually have to, where these glowstone are, kind of build out a bridge. Build out a bridge here by pressing those buttons. Here you build out another bridge. You have to sort of leap over to this one. Build another bridge out here, and then let's get to this button. And then there's another bridge that you have to build halfway out from here, halfway out by using this button here. Extend these sort of meet halfway, and then there's one final bridge that you have to do to get to the which will.
And the main thing about this is that there is TNT, which the other team can drop to destroy your bridge as you go.
There's several TNT traps which will drop directly onto the bridges if the bridges have been built, and it will destroy the bridges. Each one of these traps has 5 charges, so you have to be careful with how you use the TNT, as it's definitely a resource that you want to have, and if you run out, it hinders your ability to stop the other team. One thing I'll note is that while you're pushing the buttons, especially while you're pushing a button like standing on top of a bridge like this one, very easy for you to get shot off that. So PvP control is pretty critical here. Being able to control the other team, prevent your guy from getting shot at while he's trying to build the bridge is where most of the action typically focuses.
And the other thing that's important about this map is there are no, or very, very limited amount of blocks available to players. I mean, there's basically nothing breakable. There's very little crafting you can do. You can get
5
the
glowstone blocks.
You can use the chests and things
actually,
like that.
One thing you can do is you can use wool from... So each of these dungeons only has 5 wool in them, but you don't think that you need all the wool. What I've seen players do is use a few placeable blocks. Well, they'll get up to the first checkpoint here on the parkour, and they'll use some placeable blocks to get up and be able to break the second sign, so they can just get up to the second checkpoint. So you can skip a lot of the parkour map that way. And I think that's a pretty common strategy. I fully expect both teams to employ it.
You often see placeable blocks used just to make 1 or 2 of the really tricky jumps a little bit easier as well. And it's also got one of the most attractive spawn areas of any of these Race for Wool maps.
Okay.
Hello. All right.
Okay.
That was interesting.
So, yeah, we do expect this match. Well, I expect this match to be very quick.
Yep. Just to note the teams, we have the current champions, Elite Four. I think I have a team photo of them. Yeah. There they are. The Elite, Authors, Jordan, and Sandwich, whose username is B504R217. And they are being challenged by Team Brute, who we know very well from the first Reddit tournament. And they are TM Caffeine, I Am Zerkboy, Cool Dog, and Yusha.
My team, the RedMatterMC, did face Brute in the finals of the previous tournament. We kind of crushed them, but they've improved a lot since then. I've seen some really good play from them.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Hello.
Okay.
Surprise.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Are we starting? Are we doing
Yes.
And have permission.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the permissions here. Can you guys please stay in your own lanes?
No. Okay, fine.
Rejected.
Well, we have a surprise for SethBling.
Oh yeah.
I'm just going through doing a bit of muting.
I may have heard of this. May be terrible.
Yeah, I've just muted them all.
I think they all left, so.
Hopefully we don't see more flarping, but
Yeah, I don't like the sound of surprises.
this is a real match for benefit of
Yeah, this is part of the Champions of the Map tournament, and well, I wouldn't. Tournament's the wrong word, but title championship. And the current champions are Elite Four, but we could see that change today. There's only been one match so far in this series, and that was between Elite Four and the Unambiguous Subs last weekend.
well, some players on the sumo platform.
Seth, your audio is just breaking up a little bit for me. I think it might be a mumble issue.
Interesting. I don't really know what to do about that. I wonder if my stream is hearing any audio glitches.
I think it's probably just the auto talk level in mumble. It's a little bit on the low side. It's not a major issue.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll move the mic a little bit closer to my mouth. Hopefully.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
They're saying the audio is fine on your stream, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I occasionally don't hear what you're saying, that's why.
Yeah, same here. I think Brute wants to show you something, and they said they want all the live streamers to hear. What are we?
I'm okay with that. Okay, Brute wants to show me something.
I think that's what they said.
All right, I'm gonna go over to lane 1 real quick, and yeah, here we go. I'll be right
come
back,
across.
guys.
I'll come over too.
Okay. Hi.
What's a brawl?
I hear
Wait,
that
wait,
there's
wait.
something that you desperately need to show me.
Hold on.
Oh, we all need to be in here. At least me, Orthus, Cool Dog, and Jordan.
Yeah, wait. We need to hold this in here.
Dragon Man.
Okay.
Right?
I'm kind of cringing. They're doing sumo.
Are we doing this?
No, Psycho.
Are we riding on him?
Come on, Psycho. Go.
Go Psycho.
Go Zerk. Yes.
You shot.
Those watching, Brute has won the right to pick lane. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the live stream channel unless Something.
Are we still doing it?
Orphan is in here.
I'm in here. I'm in here.
Are we doing it?
Should we?
Yes, we should. Let's do it.
Cool dog. Do you want to do it still?
Oh yeah, totes.
You have 5 seconds if you're gonna do it.
1, 2.
Go. 1.
Zerk doesn't want us to do it. So
All right, guys. I'm going back to the live stream channel. Good luck.
Alright, fine. We'll do it afterwards.
I don't know what that was all about.
No idea.
Okay,
That was
I
interesting.
think they have a song, but someone got cold feet at the last minute. I'm not really sure.
Okay,
Alright.
so do we know which lane they've chosen?
Yeah, Brute picked right lane, and that's where they're all congregating. So we have Elite Four in the left lane.
Okay.
We're about ready to get started. Pretty prompt. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, we're actually getting started like very shortly after the start time. That's very impressive.
Don't normally see that, do we?
Let me just unvanish and vanish. I don't know if you guys have done that.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, I wasn't even vanished, so. Alright, countdown has started.
Here we go. So this is Champions of Divided Together. Elite Four versus Brute.
Both teams going straight for their PvP chests. Not a ton of arrow fire back and forth, though. Looks like both teams are rushing forward.
First checkpoint already on the right lane.
Wow. First blood, also. Both players from Elite Four are the first two to go down.
They're at the second point, checkpoint on the right for first wall.
Bulldog is attempting to build his bridge. He's facing some PvP fire. He has died, so.
TM Caffeine
Yeah,
at the first wall. Some arrow fire going down though.
Very fast. Has grabbed it, right?
Yeah, he's down and first wall is placed.
Bull's place. That is so fast. Well, they grabbed
Wow.
all 5. So they have some extra placeable blocks now. That's pretty good.
Bulldog has already pressed the button a couple of times for the first of the cobblestone generators.
I expect to see a lot of focus down here at this end of the map real soon. Bulldog's having a hard time being able to stay focused on the button, though.
From what I can tell, it looks like they're just gonna focus on the bridge and then take the second wall last. So,
I think that's smart. Lots of people just died. In fact, basically all of Brute just died.
Yeah. They're all right back at the start now, and Orthus has managed to get about 3-4 presses of the button done.
yeah, there he
Down.
goes.
I think neither of them is in a position that they will be hit by the TNT traps quite yet. But now Brute's is.
Yeah.
You have to get across the bridge before you can press the TNT trap. Which Brute has done. 3 players on the first island. They have some pretty good cover, and they're making really good progress. Oh, we are seeing some good... Oh, the first TNT trap has been placed, and...
Both teams have the green wool on the monument.
I think Cool Dog was just shot off trying to cross the bridge. Huh. Placing green wool in order to make a a little barrier. The Caffeine's on the second island.
Oh, I got it sandwiched, just jumped into lava halfway up the second wool.
There goes
a
TM
heavy aggro
Caffeine.
layer there.
Brute has not attempted second wool at all yet. Oh! Team Caffeine, yeah. He was on the second island, he just died. So both teams just trying to slowly make their way across the bridges over on these islands. This is kind of where we expected the focus to be very early. Another
There goes
trap
some
going
TNT.
off. Be a great time to pull the trap. Oh!
Yeah, there goes this trap.
Ah, that's very clever.
Oh, yeah, they'd broken a block exactly
Yeah,
where the
Team
TNT would
Caffeine
fall.
punched one of these cobblestone. I'm not... Yeah, that will do it. That will definitely do it.
Yeah, that works. I was wondering if either team would do it. I didn't want to say, but yeah, it's a good strategy.
Smart thinking
It
on their part.
takes a bit of time to punch out a block like
Yeah,
that, though.
I mean, I think you can also rig it in such a way that you build the bridge from both sides. I don't know if that works, actually, and just leave a gap at the right spot.
I don't think you'd be able to jump across.
No. Maybe if your bridge was already destroyed and you were already
Yeah,
across,
sure.
you could do that, but...
Alright, well, we're seeing a lot of great progress from Team Caffeine. He's running back and forth, building the two bridges, because he's giving time for the cobblestone generators to regenerate.
What is... Yeah, they're not making any more progress on the second wall. Looks like they abandoned that. Or not. There goes... Yeah, there goes
Well,
E50.
He's gone in lava about 3 times now, I think.
I think Elite Four really needs to focus on preventing Brute from making progress, because Brute is making some really good progress.
And there goes the
They've also
TNT
knocked
again.
out...
There goes the
also
lava
knocked out
again.
TNT spot on... Also, Brute has knocked out the TNT spot on their second bridge. Gonna be pretty safe here.
Yeah, and they're getting out of range of the arrow fire now as well.
This is bad news for Elite Four. They are close enough to press the button. Caffeine is now completing the bridge. Elite Four is way out of range. They have nobody alive, in fact, near bridge.
They have one more attempt on the red wool, the lava, and that has succeeded this time.
Oh,
Although-
he's not alive. He's not. Okay, there you go. Extinguished.
Yeah, he just fell in lava at the very end, but didn't take too much damage.
Oh, now I fell in again.
Oh, and the return journey is so much easier as well.
Having a little
hopefully
bit
he
of
didn't
trouble.
take all of the wool. If he did, that may just lock them out of the game right there.
Check that.
The block?
Yeah, there's 2 blocks left.
Okay. I think that's smart. This is a pretty dangerous return trip, relatively. Get shot once.
Bridge on Elite Four side just got taken out again.
He's straight back for
Meanwhile,
another attempt.
Brute is very close to finishing their bridge to the final wall. Team Caffeine shooting at some of the commentators, I think. Vanished, maybe.
There was someone complained about someone not being vanished, so I wonder if that
I
was an
see.
issue.
They're back up at the second wall, and it looks like
Yeah.
Brute's giving them some trouble. Or trying to, at least.
Okay, Team Caffeine is grabbing the final wool. I'm gonna check how many wool he actually takes. Taken all but 2, so they also are leaving a little buffer.
They do now have the red wool on this side, Elite Four.
Okay.
But no one's doing it on the Brute side
Well,
yet.
it is about time for somebody now. Team Caffeine did just get shot off, holding two blocks of wool.
He
That's
has
pretty
one.
bad.
He has one placed on the last
does-
island.
So that's not really in much more of a convenient position than just the wool blocks, too. But the point is, if they got shot off a couple more times carrying the wool, that could be really bad for them. Okay, well, Elite Four is now making a bit more progress on their bridges.
Looks like they have.
Brute is kind of leaving them uncontested.
Brute's a little bit locked down right now.
Well, this is a pretty interesting turn of events. It looked like Brute really had a huge advantage, but not sure their advantage is quite so huge anymore.
And there goes TNT, but it fell straight through the hole in the bridge.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether Elite Four realizes that their TNT trap isn't going to work.
Yeah.
I think they probably realize it now. Oh, very good arrow fire from Elite Four. prevented them from making a return trip. And we're almost seeing the first night in probably 2 or 3 minutes. People will actually be able to set their spawn. That might change things.
And Orthus is now extending the almost final bridge.
Ooh, this is... yeah. So... oh, he's placing... what?
Ah, using green wool. That's quite clever, actually.
Wow! Okay. I
Never
love this
seen that
strategy
before.
for Elite Four. They've just bypassed a whole bunch of bridge building. They can easily make their way back the other direction. If he... yeah, that's a reusable path, too.
Oh, he fell out.
He died, but that path is reusable. I really, really like this bridging strategy. Very clever. He used a torch. Wow. I've never seen this before. Very good.
They don't seem to have come for that cyan wool yet. Oh, they are doing now.
Yeah. It looks like Team Caffeine has taken 1 block. I'm Zerkboy is going to take another. I would guess probably 1.
Okay,
Team
but
Caffeine's
still,
making his way back, though.
they still
he-
haven't done
yeah.
the lava jumps.
Unless he gets knocked off here, they'll be pretty safe. Oh! Some good arrow fire, but it didn't quite hit. So it looks like the cyan wool should be safe. But
Yeah,
they
it
have
looks-
not attempted the red wool at all.
They're still trying to take him out, but I think at this point they'd better focus on the last wall than... Grass.
So has the red wool actually been captured for Elite Four? Is my
Yes,
question.
yes, it has.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
this is interesting. We have a race between the cyan wool and the red wool, and I think either team could have it.
Well, Elite Four have just lost a player halfway to cyan. Oh, they could be back quite quickly, though.
They have a couple more. They are getting their bridge taken out by the TNT traps. Yeah, there's another TNT, I believe.
Yeah, Cooldock has just
Same.
pressed the button. But they've set spawn now on this side, so that'll help.
Okay, that will help a lot. Although if they start losing their bows and arrows, they might just get locked down. But might be able to blitz it. I don't know. This is tricky. No one's even attempted it yet for the red wool.
Fail jump. Fail
TM
jump by
Caffeine
Orthus.
looks
He
like
just-
he's about to go up for the red wool.
But remember, they
Okay,
have their
well,
spawn set.
but they
It's
have
not a
their
big.
spawn, yeah.
It's not a big deal. All right, so Team Caffeine is about to attempt the red wool. This is going to be pretty critical. I still don't know who's going to make it.
I'm going to
He goes
with
into
Orthus.
the
Team
lava.
Caffeine has taken a dip in the lava. He's dead.
He was shot off by Elite Four.
Orthus is now extending the
Ah.
final bridge.
Team Caffeine has set his spawn there, though. The fact that it's nighttime is proving pretty important. If he rushes it, there's a lot of arrow fire incoming, too. I wouldn't be surprised if... yeah, there we go. Arrow fire is proving pretty critical here. I think that's going to take Team Caffeine down. Elite Four looks like they may be able to lock down the red wall with this. Though they're having a hard time capturing the cyan wool, too.
Yusha's doing
Yeah.
an excellent job of keeping them off.
Oh, man, this is a great match. Team Caffeine having trouble with the lava again.
Yeah, they're pretty locked down here. Orthus just fell out again. Yusha is just keeping them away from that final platform very successfully.
I guess if I had to say what's going to happen, eventually I Am Zerkboy is going to deal enough damage to Elite Four PvPers that will allow an opening for Team Caffeine. Team Caffeine's already made it pretty high up on the red wall. He did take a little bit of fire damage. I don't know if he was in the lava, though. I think he
Orthus
just...
has now completed the final bridge and he fell in the water, but he's swimming back up, so he is going to enter the wool room if he doesn't get shot now.
Well, it's not hard to shoot someone in water.
Oh, he's out.
TM
But they do now have a
Caffeine's
bridge.
now up
Caffeine's already
at
made
the
it all
wall.
the way up, yeah. Okay, if he can make it back down, this is going to be victory for Brute. He's still facing arrow fire, though. Could easily take him out. Yes!
Nope,
he took
nope.
arrow fire, but he
Nice
didn't.
save, nice save. He's
They
down.
placed some red wall at the bottom. That looks like game.
That'll be game then.
Wow, what an intense match.
These guys are so close to getting the cyan. I'm just going to stay with them. No, falling out the wool
There's
again.
no way. No, Team Caffeine's already essentially at the...
Yeah, it would just be good to see how close they got, but
And it's game.
GG. Yeah, that was
Wow.
a good
That-
match.
I've never seen such a close match on
It looked like Elite Four was going to turn it around down at the last wall, but good job, Bruce.
Unable to. Very good PvP on Bruce's part. That was an excellent match.
So Brute is now the new champion of Divided Together. And we will see who will challenge them next.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Elite Four come back. And actually, I really wouldn't be surprised to see this wall strategy, flexible block strategy, used again. It's very effective, and I like how they use the torch as a way to just get the block a little bit farther away from the wall so they can make the jump. This is really excellent work here. This strategy.
Yeah, it's great to see new strategies like this coming up on these maps. Just when you think there's nothing more that can be done, you see something new being done. It's really fascinating.
Well, congratulations to Brute. See, the next map is going to be Uncivil Engineering. We should be seeing that match as soon as the admins get to it, I guess.
Shall we? Do you want to have a quick chat with anyone from either of the
Yeah,
teams?
sure. Why don't we pull in somebody from each team? I can go do that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I still want to know what it was that Brute had lined up for Seth at the start.
Yeah, it was... I don't know whether to be scared of what they have planned or... It's intriguing.
Yeah. It's probably nothing. Hey guys.
Alright guys, that was an excellent game. Was a super close match. We saw some great strategies for each team. How do you guys feel about it?
I enjoyed it.
I am disappointed.
That's gonna happen, I guess. Well, I guess for Brute, for Elite Four, my main question is, who came up with that awesome wall strategy?
The wall strategy at the third wall?
Yeah, the third wall.
We actually had a variation of that, but it was Cockblockers who showed us the torch thing.
Okay, I'm really impressed with how efficiently that little using 3 blocks to do that is pretty impressive.
We have a similar thing at first wall. That pretty much skips the second part of the parkour.
Right. I've seen strategies like that before at the first wall to break the.
Yep, just makes it easier.
That's a really cool idea. I didn't even notice that.
Don't
I have
look
a
at
feeling we'll be seeing a lot more of that that particular strategy.
Now that's out there.
Sandwich, you had quite a frustrating time on the lava jumps. I saw you die like 3 or 4 times.
That wasn't that frustrating. It was the third wall that was really frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really close game.
I'm kind of curious. I've never actually done the lava jump. In practice, how often are you able to actually do that?
Oh, 100%.
Was there some PvP pressure, or was it lag that was causing that?
I had a couple wobbly jumps, so I just kind of derped into the lava. So
There's something about kind of being actually in a match where suddenly your fingers don't do what you want them to do.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess that happens sometimes. Didn't really happen this match though. It's really just kind of laid back, I'd say.
Good.
Well, it was a really fun match to watch.
Yep.
And congratulations to Brute.